Hey folks, Nas here. Another episode of Medieval Dynasty in the Oxbow. Alrighty, we are what appears to be on our last day, maybe on summer. Is that right? Is this our last day? Day 6. Yeah, should be our last day. Raining again. Holy cow. So much rain this summer. So many nasty days. I definitely wish it was brighter out, but unfortunately, I can't predict the rain, the weather. But anyway, so we've got the Oathkeeper in the top right of the screen. We've got to go back and talk to Lubos, who is definitely interesting. He is currently not my favorite. But we've got to go and talk with him. Let me open up the journal here. We can go and look at this. Check the tavern. Oh, we didn't have to check in the tavern because we had found Ozabor in the sick house. That's why we didn't have to check the tavern. Because otherwise it would have like a red X if we had failed to do something. But we've got to go back and talk to Lubos now. So this quest has been rather interesting. Ozabor and Markoslaw were apparently friends, according to Ozabor. Markoslaw was like business acquaintances, is what his description was of their relationship. Markoslaw attacked Ozabor with an axe that Lubos had supplied the gentleman because there was an argument, and allowed them to battle it out with axes. Well, Ozabor didn't pick up the axe. Markoslaw did, and apparently sunk the axe in Ozabor's chest. Because Markoslaw says that Ozabor stole his wine, which was his secret stash, which if we remember from the last quest that we had to deal with Lubos, he had mentioned stealing somebody's wine to replenish some wine that he gave to somebody else by mistake, on purpose, gift. I don't know. It was weird. This is very convoluted. But anyway, Markoslaw thinks that Ozabor was seducing his daughter. Now, granted, we don't know how old the daughter was or anything and all of this good stuff. But Ozabor's wife does not know about this supposed affair. We haven't shared anything with her. But yet we're taking everybody's word at face value because we haven't confirmed anything from anybody. Ozabor says one thing, Markoslaw says another thing, the wife has no idea, and Lubos is the common denominator. So I think that is the general consensus about what's going on. Beetroot. I don't think we have any beetroot. We'll have to check that for the medieval marketing. Do we have beetroot? Hang on. I don't think we have. I know I've got all of my vegetables that we didn't need. Is that beetroot? No, that's a mushroom. Apples. I've thrown all of the veggies and everything on the floor in here, so they'll turn to rot. If I'm not mistaken, we still have beetroot out here. Yeah, I can see it growing right there. Okay, so yeah, right there, beetroot still growing. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Pistovia, and we are going to talk with Lubos in this rainy weather. So that is lovely. Alrighty, let me head to Pistovia. That way we can get this conversation with Lubos going. So I'll see you folks when we get there. Alrighty, we're coming into Pistovia here. Let's see if we can find Mr. Lubos and talk with him. Let's see, where is he at? He's going to be back over here. Oh, here he is, leaning against the fence. Mr. Lubos. Oh, let's see. You've made a big mess in town again. What's that sour look? Oh, I always got to start down here. What's that sour look on your face? You've made a big mess in town again. Yeah, you have. What's this about? Does the girl miss me? Oh dear. I think I've called it here. I mean, him already? Uh-huh. Damn it. I'll have to find another source of pleasure. So see, Lubos has been the one having the fling with Marcus Law's daughter. Tell Derwan I'm ready for another task. Oh, like hell you are. You'd be the downfall of town. Let's see here. Are you kidding me? You've been playing with me all along. Would you even care if the man died? Exactly. Number 2. Sorry, I had to adjust in my chair. Whoops. Oh man, I chose number 2. I meant to highlight it. Doggone it. I didn't even read it. Okay, anyway, whatever number 2 was. Why are you so stiff? Never mind. So you say the farmer lived through it. Damn. So he expected the damn guy to die. What? Dude, there better be a gallows in town, because you're headed to it. Let's see. I don't understand what Derwan sees in you. It does not make any sense, I would agree. Your relationship with your master is the most bizarre apprenticeship I've ever witnessed. Agreed. I'm starting to believe you both want to destroy this town from within. I can't say that towards Derwan, because the only involvement he's had in any of these situations is Lubos, assigning Lubos these projects. Lubos has been the one so far to like completely flub everything up. I'm going to go with number 1. I don't understand what Derwan sees in you. It does not make any sense. Old man Derwan isn't that innocent himself. Nasty was his band during the war. I'm gentle as a lamb compared to him. Now this is coming from Lubos. The guy who we've had to fix all of his stuff. What are you talking about? He's been helping the people of Festovia for years. That's nonsense. So you're a match after all. That's hard to believe. I can't take Lubos's word to heart. So I'm going to just say, what are you talking about? He's been resolving conflicts with a fist and an axe for years. It worked well for him. Otherwise, he wouldn't be here. Now, get your report ready, and you'll see. Don't let the master wait. Giddy up. Yeah, he's a smart ass. Yeah, why you little... We'll see who's going to laugh in the end. Let's see. You're done here. It should be your report. Well, I can't say whether he's done here or not. That's Derwan's call. I have no say. I'm literally just helping Derwan, because Derwan keeps coming to me and asking me to help Lubos, and I end up having to fix Lubos's crap. Hell, I should be the one that's apprenticing for the quartermaster. Why, you little... Yeah, exactly. All right, let's go talk to Derwan. Beat you in the head. Okay, where's my donkey? He's got me all flustered. All right, let's hop on this donkey. Nope, I had the right button to begin with. And let's go talk to Derwan. Giddy up. Giddy up. Come on, Miss Donkey. I should have you trample Lubos. Giddy up. Did we do giddy up already? Where is Derwan? He's not too far off. Where is he? Oh, he's back over there in the corner. I see him. Let's go ahead and hop off Miss Donkey. Let's go back here to Mr. Lubos. not Lubos. Derwan. Gosh, dang, it's so dark. How's the report? Oh my god, you probably don't even want to know. Lubos has already dealt with the problem in his own twisted way. That's great to hear. That was going to be his next task after learning about the core of the quarrel. It's a shame he didn't inform me on his own. I could pat him on the back personally. Hordes of horses with the applause. 2 people almost died when he organized a trial by combat. That was insane. Oxbow is wounded. He was the source of the quarrel, but held it back. Instead, he gave the axes to the conflicted folks and told them to resolve it like real men. Holy cow! I stumbled on that one. 2 people almost died when he organized a trial by combat. Yeah, I think the second one, because he was the source of the quarrel. So let's go with number 2. Did he really do that? I haven't heard anyone use this method to settle disputes since my time in the army years ago. Now, is this his band that Lubos was talking about when he was in the army? I guess we'll have to read to find out. Let's see here. Leave the boy to me. I'll deal with the aftermath of his actions. That's it. Don't you want to know what happened? Yeah, because he really hasn't asked what happened. You are not surprised. How come? And what about the report? One person was wounded, and there's no sign of worry on your face. Ha 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 ha. Okay, is this going to be taking an interesting turn? That's it? Don't you want to know what happened? You're not surprised. How come? And what about the report? Let's go with number 1. That's it? Don't you want to know what happened? Fine. Tell me what happened and let's be done with it. Oh, interesting. Oxbow was accused of stealing Marcus's wine and harassing his daughter, but in fact it was Lubos all along, and the poor farmer is innocent. Yes, it sounds like him. Well, now thank you for the details. I'll handle the further unrest between the affected families. Let's see. Lubos has never done anything right in this town. What is the real reason for your special treatment of him? Yeah. Cut the crap already. The boy has never cared about anyone besides himself. Why are you covering his misdeeds? One might think you want to destroy Pistovia from within, using your twisted apprentice. It's bizarre since you're the devoted caretaker of this place. Huh. I think number 3 might be a little jumping to conclusions right now. One might think you want to destroy Pistovia. Cut to crap. Cut to crap already. The boy has never cared about anyone besides himself. Why are you covering his misdeeds? Lubos has never done anything right in this town. What's the real reason for your special treatment of him? I want to say all of them, actually. Let's go with number 3. That I want to say this just to see his reaction. We might be jumping the gun on it, but because Lubos mentioned it, it sounded weird. Let's go with number 3. I'm probably fixing to piss off Derwan. You see, I can't give up on him just like that. I've made a promise to someone, a comrade who died in my own hands. Bled out because of me. I owe the boy, I owe him a father. Yeah, but that doesn't mean that you let him just have guys kill each other over a conflict that isn't even between them. This is no. Promises be damned. Let's see. Lubos is my old friend's son. We both served under one king in the same band. And the man was my right hand. His name was Jurgis. Maybe it's Jurgis. Our unit was responsible for the dirty work. We usually worked at night, preparing ambushes, eliminating enemy leaders in their beds, or setting fire to the sieged forts. Wow. Let's see. You were a band of murderers. There's nothing honorable about putting a knife to a sleeping person's neck. This must have required a lot of wit and coordination. I've never heard of units like this one. You probably didn't leave many witnesses. Okay, I get the fact that he's made a promise to a friend that died in his arms and to take care of Lubos and all of this good stuff. However, I don't feel that Derwan's past in the band or the army or whatever the heck they want to call it I don't think his involvement in the past has any bearing on handling Lubos. I don't know. Let's see. I've never heard of units like that. It required a lot of wit and coordination. You were a band of murderers. There's nothing honorable about that. I'm not even going to say that because I have nothing to do with that. But I'm going to say it must have required a lot of wit and coordination. There was an unending demand for our work from various lords and petty nobles. None of them would acknowledge doing that publicly, but we've secured many of their seats. Well, of course you did. Until that very last day, the reward for the ambush was so high that it clouded my judgment. I sent all of my men to certain doom. Jurgis died in my hands, telling me with his last breath to take care of his young son if he ever needed a father. Okay, well, I get that. You know, there's this band of camaraderie and stuff. I get that. But Lubos was trying to have an innocent man killed over something that he started. There's got to be a line somewhere, and you have to handle it. So being a father isn't just letting this guy's kid do whatever the hell he wants and get away with it. That's not being a father or a father figure. That's feeling sorry and for yourself for what you had caused for your friend to end up perishing. It's okay. Anyway, I'm going too in depth in it, I guess. Let's see here. So it clouded a judgment and take care of his young son if he ever needed a father. Okay. In that case, I truly feel for you. That promise only caused you trouble. So your strategy is that Lubos gets himself killed eventually and the problem will be solved? Well, yeah, because that's going to be the thing that'll happen eventually. What's that sour look on your face? Of course, I can't see expression. In that case, I truly feel for you. That promise only caused you trouble. That's, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to say let's go with number one. So that promise only caused you trouble.
It never rains, but it pours.
So your strategy is that Lubos gets himself killed eventually and the problem will be solved. Apparently this gal needs to sweep the dirt right here where we're talking. Yeah, let's just go with number one. In that case, I truly feel for you. That promise only caused you trouble. Okay. It did, but I'm a man who keeps his oaths. Listen, you've done a lot for me, but there's one more thing I want to ask of you. Go kick Lubos' ass? Gladly. There's an important load of goods coming next season. I'm sending Lubos for it, but he will need an escort since it's not from a licensed source. Oh dear. I feel sorry for you after hearing all of that. You can count on me. Now knowing about your dark past, it would be unwise to refuse. I'm not sure about all of that, but I don't want to be one. I don't want to be the one who breaks promises either. I'm going to go with number 3. I'm not sure about all of that, but I don't want to be the one who breaks promises either. So he's getting some goods from an unlicensed source, and he's sending Lubos, who is an absolute troublemaker, to go and retrieve these sources, and he wants me to escort. So in the last question, there was the question, or excuse me, in the last portion of the conversation, there was a question about whether he was basically trying to have Lubos offed and then his problem solved. This is almost sounding like that kind of a setup. And is he trying to have me offed now, or is he wanting a witness? Because something tells me Lubos is going to try and screw shit up again. Let's see. Let's go with number 3. I'm not sure about all of that, but I don't want to be the one who breaks promises either. All right, let's go with number 3. And that's it. Okay, so we got to wait for next season, which is tomorrow anyway.
Your mother's so fat that weasels think she's one of them.
This kid. He said your mother's so fat that Wisens think that she is one of them. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was pretty good. Mean and hurtful, but that was good. I liked it. Okay, so we're going to have to wait till next season. And I'm assuming we're going to have to go and either talk to Lubos or meet Lubos or whatever to go and escort him to these sources. So I have a feeling that we might need to make sure that we have plenty of arrows, because something tells me there may be a conflict that we have to deal with. We may be attacked in the process. So, great. Then, of course, next season, I think we might be getting the beetroot next season, so we can actually go and do the medieval marketing and finish that up as well. But I think we are going to actually call this an episode. I appreciate everybody joining me today. If you are liking these episodes, definitely click that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. I greatly appreciate it. Special thank you to my members. You should be able to see them on the screen now. And we will see you folks in the next one. You take care and happy hunting.